in your month end, your first step is clearing of. So when you are in interview, first point you need to say, need to complete all the provisional entries in FI. You need to complete all your provisionals. That is your first point. Okay. So till now, whatever we have discussed is only one point, sir. Okay. In your interview question, what and all the month-end process can you explain? You need to start here. First, whatever the provisional entries we are going to have it, all the provisionals we will try to complete it. The day-to-day business entries already get completed. At month end, we will complete remaining day-to-day entries and also the respective provisional entries, we will get it complete. Once you complete your provisional entries, then the second thing you are going to perform is your FCR, foreign currency revaluations. Now I am going back here again. So anybody want to write down these steps, sir, in terms of rental income point? If you want, you can just note it down. I will give 1 minute time, sir. Please, quickly. Then we'll take the FCR concept and FCR entries. Then we will note it down as your second MEC step. Sir, spelling mistakes, please ignore, sir. I'm poor in English.
So in this case, this cash bank and customer, this entry doesn't come. Comes or not?
This one, sir?
This one comes, sir?
It will come, sir. Else, you cannot clear your customer line item, right? You requested, you raised an invoice against your customer and customer paid. Okay. So this is the entry. This is your expected entry. That means, sorry, this entry normally we will see it at the year end, you will get this balance at this level. But here itself, you are posting this entry, sir. This entry, for explanation point of view, your provisional entry will post it here. Okay. From here credit, here debit. These two lines you will clear, sir. So your open items you need to clear, right? Customer line item by default it will become as an open item. Reason, sir? Online also. Interview questions are this one also.
So you find out is if this one comes again, this one comes. So that's
No. This one won't, sir.
It doesn't come.
It won't.
But in
Okay,
that
I
case,
will.
how that bank debits 12 lakhs?
1
At the
second.
same time, it should debit. Whenever we receive, the bank should be debited with 12 lakhs. You're saying it should be debited monthly basis. In that case, differs.
Okay, sir. I will explain. Okay. Okay. So here, debit the customer, credit the revenue. This is your invoice, and the customer is paid to you. Okay. This is the entry you have taken it up. Assume debit bank account and credited to customer. So this is your expected entry. So you have posted your amount in bank. Okay. But when it comes to the income, you are going to show it as a provisional account and customer. Here again, you can post one more entry.
It is credited twice here in one in the payment one time and again in the provision one time. It is credited twice again. That's all right.
No. I said either this one or this one. So this is your actual entry you are going to post.
Correct.
So here the balance, whatever the cash account is there, that you will give it into provisional account. The cash balance. I said either this one or this one.
So my doubt is, if you take only the other right one,
Hmm.
then how do we debit 12 lakhs debit? Because funds we are getting in the bank, not 12 lakhs. Then what
Correct.
is this thing?
Osta, sir.
Either of them you are saying, no? If you are taking the other one, it doesn't come 12 lakhs into the bank.
1 second, sir. మీరు కన్ఫ్యూజ్ చేస్తున్నారు. సో ఇక్కడ వచ్చేసి నీకు సింపుల్ సార్. సో యువర్ ఇన్వాయిస్ is fine, right? So when the customer is paying, you will take the entry as debit the bank account, credit to customer. This is regular entry. Okay. Now instead of taking into bank account, you are going to take it into provisional bank account. So in bank also we are having 2 or 3 accounts: main account, incoming account, outgoing account. Along with that, you will have your provisional accounts also will maintain. Okay. So that if you look at in BRS level, you will have all these nature of accounts. We will define it. So based on that, you will use the respective provisional account. For the same bank account, we will have more than one account, sir. Okay. Amount will be get available in your bank, but in your system, will show it as a provisional account, bank provisional account. So either you do this entry, if you are it on monthly basis. I said, if the entire amount is on monthly basis, you will do this entry. This is monthly basis, he is paying 12 lakhs, this is the entry. But if this 12 lakhs is, sorry, if the 12 lakhs is on annual basis, then this is the entry you are going to post. I said, if it is a monthly basis, the direct entry you will take it up. If it is not monthly basis, if it is on annual basis, this entire amount is for entire annum, then instead of this amount, this entry, you will use, this is the entry. You won't use both entries, sir, either or one. Either you will take full entry or you will take, this is the way. Full entry, when you take it, if it payments is happening on monthly basis. That is what I said earlier also. Clear, sir, online? ఓకేనా సార్ మీరు? ఓకే. ఇందాక కూడా చెప్పా సార్, మిస్ అయినట్టుంది పాయింట్. ఇది ప్రతి నెల అయితే వేస్తామని చెప్పు. ఓకే, టేక్ ఇట్ డౌన్ సార్ ప్లీజ్. Just example, sir. While giving interview also, you can give only 1 or 2 examples, enough, more than enough. Okay. The next thing we are going to take it as clear, sir. Raskunara. Yep, thank you. FCR. So if you are to perform your foreign currency revaluation, okay, so what and all the priorities you need to check. So here, let assume you are running a business in globally. So when you are running your business globally, your financial year also will differ. So I'm running, let's take simple example of Reliance, or let's take Adani. Adani is Indian based company, but it is having its operation across almost 70 to 78 countries, nearly. All these 78 countries following Indian calendar year, that means Indian financial year? No, sir, never. Indian financial year, it starts from April to March. When it goes to US, it is Jan to December. When it goes to Australia, it may be October to September. And the other versions also different cases. Okay. So now in this case, how can I achieve my financial reports? Your financial reports is based on your financial year, sir. Okay. So when you are running your business in US, you need to submit your financial reports Jan to December. The same business in India, you need to submit your financial reports from April to March. So to achieve this one, what is required? To achieve this concept, what is required? So you need to look it out your non-leading ledgers. Sir, why foreign currency? Why non-leading ledger? Yes, sir, there is a relationship. Will come up. Non-leading ledger is very. Yes, sir, please.
What is leading and non-leading ledger? Can you explain?
Leading and non-leading. Sir, నేను మంత్ ఎండ్ చెప్తున్నాను సార్. ఓకే, నో ఇష్యూస్, గివ్ మీ 2 minutes. So let me go to ledger wise. Yes, PRO. Sir, I won't take much time. I will give just 2-3 minutes explanation, sir. Please, somebody is asking. ఎక్కడ వస్తుంది సార్ లీడింగ్ లెడ్జర్ కాన్ఫిగరేషన్? గ్లోబల్ సెట్టింగ్స్ new one. Ledger. So here you can see, sir. So in my system, I am having 38 ledgers. Assume just number count. But how many number of ledgers you want, you can define in SAP system, sir. There is no stoppage to it. You can define 1000 ledgers also, no issues. But in system, you are able to select here. You can see, sir, this checkbox. You are able to select only one ledger as leading ledger. Only one ledger as leading ledger. So you cannot select more than one. So it is at client level. So if you are having 1000 company codes or 2000 company codes or across the globe, your leading ledger is always only one for all the company codes. And your leading ledger will be directly impacting to your fiscal year variant, which you are assigning to your company code.
What
Okay.
is the objective to use the leading ledger?
అదే సార్ వస్తున్నాను. So without ledger in SAP, you cannot do any financial transactions, sir. Simple.
The leading ledger, I am asking about leading ledger.
Leading ledger only I am saying. If there is no ledger, you cannot do any postings. Okay. Leading ledger, the main functionality is by default you have activated. Without this, you cannot post any transaction in SAP. And every ledger you can map to your accounting principle again. One more thing. So I cannot dig into it, sir. Simple basic 2-line only I am able to explain now. So the leading ledger is mandatory and it will capture all your business transactions at leading ledger level mandatorily, all the financial transactions.
Okay.
Okay. Without ledger, you cannot post, sir. Okay. And whatever the transaction you are doing at leading ledger, if you are having parallel ledger, the same values will transfer to your parallel ledgers also. Okay.
Okay.
So the non-leading ledger, that is what I'm going to say. So now I'm running a business in India, from India, and it is there across the globe, and I want to achieve other respective financial years related reporting also properly. So that is the reason I'm going to create as non-leading ledger. The non-leading ledger also going to be used for the reporting point of view only. Your leading ledger also reporting and non-leading ledgers also for reporting. But one ledger is mandatory required for financial transactions. And here, when you are defining your non-leading ledger, you need to assign that one to specific company codes. Your non-leading ledgers need to be assigned to specific company codes. But leading ledger not required to assign. By default, it is all the company codes. Okay, non-leading ledgers, you need to assign to specific company codes. If I'm going to use it for US, I will define L1 for US region. I will define one more ledger, L2, which is for Europe region. I will define one more ledger, L3, for Asia specific region. Whatever the way you want, you can define your ledger specifics. And within US, North America, South America, you can segregate it. Within Europe also, EU countries and non-EU countries also you can define. European region, within that one, Britain, nowadays it is not European country. It is separate country, but part of European region. That is the way, however you want. You can define your ledgers and you can assign to specific company codes. Okay. Then based on that, you can achieve your non-leading ledger reports. Okay. And here, whenever you do a financial transaction, it will mandatorily update to your leading ledger and also non-leading ledgers. Whenever you do a ledger specific posting, then only it will applicable to ledger specific entry. You might have seen FB50 and FB50L. FB50 is your normal posting. When you do normal posting, by default, it will get updated to your leading ledger, and the same way it will carry forward to all the non-leading ledgers, which has been assigned to your specific company code. 50L, which is your ledger specific. Okay. And again, when you do 50L, FB50L, here, any of your entries, you won't have your ledger, sir. You will have ledger group. Okay. For every ledger, by default, it will have a ledger group also. Here I am having 38 ledger, which means by default, I have 38 groups. Along with the 38 groups, if you want, you can create your own ledger groups also. So within the ledger group, again, yes, sir, define ledger group. By default, all the 38 will have its own ledger group. Along with that, you can define your own ledger groups also. Own ledger groups, you can define, assign more than one ledger to it. For your ledger groups, you can assign more than one ledger to your ledger groups. And in that case, you will have your representative checkbox. Representative ledger checkbox. So this ledger represents the respective fiscal year control. Why it need to control your fiscal year? It need to control your posting periods in background. To control your posting periods, this is the thing. Okay. So again, in depth, further I cannot, sir. Each ledger wise, you can assign your fiscal year, and also you can assign your respective posting period also specific to company code. When you are assigning a ledger to company code, against it, you can assign the respective posting period also for non-leading ledgers. So your non-leading ledgers also you can control by your posting periods, OB52. Clear, sir? So this is basic about your ledgers, sir. Okay, na, sir? Who have requested? Sir, clear, sir? Okay,
Yes,
na?
yes. Agree, sir.
Okay. So the non-leading ledgers for majorly reporting purpose, or the reports comes to your accounting principle. India accounting principle, it is like Indies. Globally, we are using IFRS or GAAP or whatever the accounting principles we are having it. With respect to accounting principle wise, if you want to generate your reports, we will use non-leading ledgers. Okay. Next thing. So here, as I said, what is the requirement of your foreign currency revaluation? Okay. So when you are expecting to do foreign currency revaluation, only and there is a change in exchange rates. Okay. So when it comes to the exchange rate, which means what, sir? You are going to use your foreign currencies. So whatever the currency we are assigning to your company code, that is going to be your local currency. Other than your local currency, rest all is going to be your foreign currencies. Okay. Other than your company code currency, rest all currencies are your foreign currencies only. Okay. And even in ECC, we are having an option of maintaining up to 3 currencies. But there also you will have by default your local currency, 10. 10 is going to be your local currency. And other than that, you can maintain another 2 currencies which can generate your reports quickly. Those 2 currencies you can define based on your business requirement. In ECC, we are having a maximum of 3 only. In S4, we are having up to 10 currencies. But the functionality of 3 currencies available in ECC, no changes in S4 also, sir. Whatever the functionality of these currencies, 3 currencies in ECC available, the same functionality going to be used in S4HANA also. No changes at all. Okay. Let's take this one. Yes, sir. I'm taking 0008, some company code win system. So here 10, this is USD. Along with USD, he is maintaining another two currencies, group currency and hard currency. And these two currencies also he is using USD only. Let me take another company code. It's 7. Here. So your currency is INR, local currency. That means whatever the data entry you do, while doing your transaction, you do your data entry in any currency. By default, it will get updated in these three currencies. So now for TCS7 is one of the company code and it has its local currency is INR, another currency is USD and one more currency is Euro. Let us assume my transaction I am doing it in Australian dollar, AUD. That means the transaction will get updated in these three currencies along with your AUD also. So in such cases, your AUD, we will say it as document currency. And these three currencies as we'll say it as local currencies. This is your local currency. LC, we will say it as C. We will say it as LC. We won't say it as LC1. Remember, sir. We'll say this currency as local currency. And when it comes to this one, we will say it as LC2 and this one as LC3. Okay. Even when you are doing a posting in USD or Euro also, those values also will get converted into INR. So even if you post in LC2 and LC3 currencies also, it will convert into your local currency mandatorily, which is the important thing, sir. Okay. So by default in a single document, you can have document currency along with all your local currencies. In ECC, it is 3. In S4HANA, it is up to 10 currencies. Okay. Now, when you do your data entry in other than your local currency, and today my dollar rate is 84 rupees, sir. By month end, it might be 82 or it may be 85 also. Okay. So, in such cases, what under the line items do I need to reevaluate? Let us assume today I am posting debit customer 1000 USD credited to revenue 1000 USD. And it is at 84 rupees. So what is, sorry, assume it is 84, sir. Okay. So automatically your local currency is 84,000, it will get updated. Okay. So here you need to observe, sir. Your customer is open item or closed item, sir? Clear item. Always your customer or vendor items are open items. How system knows? On what basis system will create as open items? Recon account. Your customers and vendors are sub-ledgers. Your sub-ledgers will be linked to your recon accounts. Your recon account nature is by default open item in nature. You no need to activate your open item checkbox also. For recon accounts, it is if you try to activate open item management, system won't allow. By default, it is in open item nature. It is a subledger and it is linked to your recon account, and recon account nature is by default open item. Okay, now your 84,000 is open item. And now assume you are at month end. Or at month end. Now my exchange rate becomes 85. Sorry, sir. Now my exchange rate becomes 85. Okay, but till the customer has not paid. Customer వచ్చేసి పే చేయలేరు. So at month end you are updating my latest exchange rate is 85 rupees. So all the open items you need to reevaluate. So now let's assume if the customer is paying 1000 USD at month end, what is the value of it, sir? Is it 84,000 or 85,000? It is going to be 85,000. Is it an actual entry? Customer is not paying. But if he pays, this is the value I will get it in my local. Always your books of accounts will be valuated in local currency. Your accounting books will be valuated in local currency only. Now customer is paying 1000 USD. There is no change compared to invoice. But when I'm valuating in my local, it is becoming 85,000. How much I'm getting benefit here? Because of exchange rate fluctuation, I'm getting 1000 as my benefit. Assume if it is 83. You are going to get 1000 as your loss. So because of your exchange rate fluctuations, there will be a gain or a loss also, depend upon the exchange rate fluctuations. But at month end, what we are going to do, sir? First point today itself I said, at month end, your first priority is to finalize your P&L and balance sheet. So now I want to finalize my P&L and my balance sheet in which currencies? In my local currency, not in any other currency. So I want to valuate these open items into my local currency. At the time of data entry, this is the entry posted. But at month end, because of these fluctuations, my local currency values may change or may change. It might be increase or decrease. To that reason, I need to do revaluation. Clear, sir? And while doing this revaluation, it is going to be ledger specific. I don't know how many of you guys are aware of it. Your foreign currency revaluations are ledger specific. How can you say that one? We will see that one later. How are we going to link, or what is the background config and how system will work? Always your foreign currency revaluations are ledger specific. Remember, sir. Okay, if you are having 10 ledgers, all the 10 ledgers you need to reevaluate, which is mandatory. Okay. Now, so how the accounting entry will happen here? Okay. So when you are doing your revaluation, how the accounting entry will happen? Debit, loss, credited to balance sheet, adjustment account, or credited to profit and debited to balance sheet. Okay, this is the entry it will get posted. Okay, so it depends upon, I am giving an example of customer here. It may be vendor also same, or any open items which you are having in GL level also, process is same. Okay, let us assume your provision accounts we have seen. Let us assume your provision entries you have made it in foreign currency. Then it can be happened. Okay, or if you have done any of your provision entries during the month itself and you need to reevaluate, or any entries, adjustment entries you have made it in foreign currency, those things also we can do reevaluate. But real time, we will do GL account revaluation very less, sir. Based on business requirements, only we will do those things, because GL level 80% won't reevaluate, sir. Only 20% of SAP users, that means SAP clients using GL level revaluations. I'm giving approximately, sir. It is not exact figures always. Okay. So, but customers and vendors, mandatory, we will do it. And here one more thing. We are going to use some intermediary accounts. Let's take example of your GRIR account. Okay. If you observe your GRIR accounts always will perform in local currency. Your entries will happen in local currency amounts. So normally GRIR or all the intermediary accounts, we won't reevaluate. Okay, because those are going to work as intermediary accounts. Still, if you want to, we can do it. That provision is available in SAP. Normally, we won't suggest because all your intermediary accounts in FS00, if you observe it, so intermediary accounts will select this checkbox, only balances in local currency. That means it will post in local currency. If you select the checkbox for the GL accounts, balance in local currency only. For those GL accounts, it is not required to do foreign currency revaluation. If you select this checkbox for those GL account, it is not required to do revaluation. Okay, na, sir? Yeah. Give me. We were having on this point, right? Only balance in local currency. If you select this checkbox, no need to perform your foreign currency revaluation because by default it is showing as local currency mandatory. That means the values will be always in local currency. Yeah. Now here we are. So the same, whether it is customer or vendor, the entries will be going to be the same. So whatever the GL accounts you are performing revaluation.
Sorry to interrupt.
Yes, ma, Cheppamma.
Balance in local currency select చేసినప్పుడు can we able to post other currency also?
Yes, you can post, but it will get updated your values in local currency only.
Okay.
Okay. For every valuation area, in background you need to maintain mandatorily the respective ledger. Whether it is leading ledger also. For leading ledger also you need to maintain the specified valuation area, sir. Same way for all the non-leading ledgers also we need to do the same, sir. Clear, sir? Anybody having any doubt till here? Yes, sir, please.
Go ahead, sir. Thank you.
Yeah, defining in your valuation method. Okay, this valuation method you are going to assign to your valuation areas next. So next you are defining a valuation area. Just it is a variant, sir. Valuation area and map to your valuation method. That means I am let's take example of 2B. I am defining my valuation area as 2B. For 2B, I am going to use valuation method as 2B07. That means when I am executing my foreign currency revaluation with 2B, okay, what is my exchange rate type? M. In 2B07, I maintain M. What is the document type it is going to be posted? SA. That is what I maintain in my 2B07 in my valuation method. That is what you have maintained. And in which currency you are going to evaluate? Your foreign currency, you are going to maintain valuation in which currency? Company code currency. That is your local currency. So you are making a relationship between your valuation area and valuation method. Next step, what you have done? Assignment of accounting principle checking. That means already we have done in your ledgers in background. You are going to check here. Whatever the earlier screen which we have seen, same here, we are going to check it out. Okay? Accounting principle, any principle, sir. Based on that, the respective ledgers has been mapped. Now the next step. Assign valuation areas to your accounting principles. So, in our example, I am taking 2B. valuation area linked to your accounting principle to be 07. And this to be 07 linked to what, sir? Ledger. Just before itself, check your ledgers to your accounting principle. Okay, your ledger is linked to your accounting principle, and now your accounting principle is linked to your valuation area. Ledger linked to accounting principle, valuation area linked to accounting principle. A equal to B, B equal to C, then A equal to C. That system will derive. Ledger equal to valuation area. Clear, sir? How system is deriving your valuation area? So you are going to perform your FCR with respect to valuation area wise. And this valuation area linked to valuation method which determines the exchange rate type and document type, comma, time intervals. Simple, sir, foreign currency now. If you understand stepwise, it is just 3 steps only.
So where we define the doc type, sir, for valuation area?
Valuation area you are not defining. Valuation area you are linking to your valuation modifier. Just I have explained, right? In your valuation modifier, it was there as a SA, document type SA. In your valuation method, you are defining your document type, your exchange rate type. Definition of your document type, again same T code, sir, OBA 7. No changes.
Okay.
OBA 7, then number range maintenance, FBN1. Those are same concept, no changes. You can assign anything, sir. Instead of SCA, you can create Z1 and you can assign it. It will perform based on Z1. Okay?
Correct. Got it. Thank you.
Okay, clear, sir? So this is your foreign currency background config steps. So here
just one question, sir. The valuation method which you have shown like an essay. So instead of essay, like generally, if I'm doing a business with my like vendor or sometimes it's happened with a customer. So do we need to change that from essay to K or like DA, DA something, or should be a default like as essay?
that is what I said, sir. Mostly we will use 99% SA only, sir. We won't use DK because your foreign currency revaluation will post in what, sir?
Ledgers.
Ledger, general ledger. General ledger standard document type provided by SAP is SA. If you want, you can define new one also like Z1, Z2, Y1, Y2, anything.
No, sir. My question was like whether we need to change or not. Like that was my question. Like, do we need to change or not? I understood. I understood your answer, but I was just asking whether we have to change or not. That.
No, sir.
Okay, thank you.
I can say no, but if business wants, I will follow DA. Then you need to select. If business wants, so I don't want SA. All my foreign currencies, I will follow separate number range. Then I will create Z1 and I will create respective number range to it, and I will keep it here Z1. So automatically in your reports, whenever you see the values with the document type Z1, which means it is related to FCR. It is not a real postings, adjustment postings. Clear, sir? Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Till here, clear, sir? Yeah. So this is the concept which you need to explain in terms of interview point of view. If they ask related to config, you need to explain this is the way. Just say what is my valuation method, what is valuation area and how valuation area linked to your accounting principle, and background your ledger is also linked to your accounting principle, which resulted valuation area is linked to your ledger, and your FCR will happen specific to ledger wise. Huh? 168,000. Right, sir? Just take an example, sir. Sir, if you want to write down the above steps also, I will give time, sir, 2 minutes. Just write down these things. Then we will take down the below entries also, sir. Just take down the above points also, sir. Sorry, we will try to complete today and tomorrow. If not, then I will take next Saturday also. Looks like it will go beyond the timelines. Okay. Sir, I will take full-fledged CO MEC also, sir. So as I'm planning to give, I will give it full-fledged. CO MEC and year-end activities also.
Sir, how about the recordings? Can we make use of it in future?
I said, madam, initial class, it will be available in YouTube, open, no issues.
Oh, in YouTube. Okay.
Yeah. I will upload in YouTube.
Okay.
So any channel or to be SAP YouTube channel?
To be SAP YouTube, sir. It will come. Okay.
So how many topics you will cover today?
Sir, I cannot judge, sir. I thought to complete depreciation also by now. It is in FCR only. So that is a plan for today and tomorrow. By looking this one, I said it is not possible. Then I will take next week also. Sir, if
Yes,
I
sir.
thought to give, then I will give full-fledged, sir.
Yeah, that is what even I was.
I don't want to give time pass.
Yeah, correct. That's true. When we are also not in a hurry, I think we can take our.
No issues, sir. Okay, done.
Ah,
Sir, if no doubts, please be in mute, sir, please. Others won't get disturbed.
Sir, go ahead.
Yes, sir? Yeah, thanks, sir. So now assume you are at MEC and in OBB8, where you need to maintain your exchange rates, right? So even OBB8 also, again, in real time, we do different ways, sir. Directly, we won't maintain in OBB8, OB08, sorry, 08, sir. Yeah, OB08, where we won't maintain directly. We'll have separate mechanism. Either like Bloomberg or one more is there, XI, I think. There they will maintain exchange rates properly. Bloomberg, they have separate things. I think you will get it in Google itself. Let me give correct channel. Bloomberg, Bloom. Yes, sir. Bloomberg, correct only. So this is the channel which we use, sir, in real time. So every business will have a relationship with them. That means they will have a contract. So they will provide the details in a particular format. Okay. So here you can see current live rate is USD versus INR is 83.40. So at month end, these rates, it will commit in a particular format, Excel format. We can download. How we are downloading your bank statements or other things from your servers, network. Same way you can do download. And this can be downloaded and it can upload it directly into your SAP system. Okay. So which is going to be happen on an automatic basis. That is one thing. And the other thing is we are having one more T code. Ticker MNT, correct, sir? So here we will maintain based on work list wise. So that means they will give access to the specific users, and those users also can be maintained with respect to specific combinations only. Okay, in OB08, you can maintain all the exchange rate combinations. But here in Ticker MNT, you are able to maintain, let's take example of this one. Yeah. OB8 is there, sir. So this Ticker MNT also in background works on same OB08 platform only. But here, specific to users, I can control. User A can do only TCS RR2 or user B can do only TCS 7 RR. And within this workday, work list wise, we will have specified combinations only. We will have specified combinations only. Only these combinations only the specific user can maintain. Other combinations he cannot. This is one way of doing in real time. Either they will go through the respective network. From there, they will take the templates and they will upload into the system by using background jobs. That is one thing. That is also your month-end activity. You need to observe this specified job. Either you need to maintain manually or the job will perform your month-end. But you need to monitor that job. That is the important thing. Here, you are going to maintain the respective rates. Okay. So let us assume India, we are going to deal only 2-3 currencies, INR versus those 3 currencies. Let's take Europe, whatever the specified person, those currencies, they will allow to him to maintain. Okay. And these exchange rates also from corporate office, they will provide to all the financials. CFOs, all the CFOs only it will come. Let's take same Adani example. It is having across 78 countries. So Adani head office, let us assume it is in Mumbai. From Mumbai, they will circulate to all the 78 countries. These are the exchange rates. And each country wise, the specified user only can be maintained, not all. That user also will allow only these exchange rates, these exchange rate currencies can be maintained. That means the combination INR versus USD or USD versus Euro, like that, they will provide some access to only specified combinations. That is the way it will be in real time. Clear, sir?
Sir,
Yes, sir.
most of the country maintain the translation 1:1, right? But
No,
one
it can be used by system, sir. That is what I said.
Okay.
In Ticker MNT, work list also I have shown, right? This is also in background linked to directly your OB08. If I open OB08, then I am using Ticker MNT. No, sir, it won't accept. Locked by user. That means OB08 only in background. So real time OB08, they won't give access to anyone. Because if you open OB08 by a specified user A, then remaining 99 users, they cannot open, sir. They cannot use it in the same time.
Okay.
Which defaulted your business time, running time, month and time. So I don't want to lock OB08. So I will open work list wise. So work list wise, when you are doing it, it won't give any log, sir, because in work list you are going to maintain specific combinations only and user specific things also. And same work list, I won't give it to two users. If I am giving it same work list for two user access, either or one only can be maintained at a time,
Okay.
not both at a time.
Okay. And sir, 1:10, when we will use 1:10 ratio?
Huh? 1:10, those are ratios, sir.
Okay.
Okay, again you are digging into FCR in depth, sir. So ratios again, what ratio you want to maintain? Let's say 1 INR equal to 1 USD. This is the ratio you maintain, which means what, sir? It is whatever the values you are maintaining, which is going to be multiplied by 1. Your ratio nothing but it is multiplied by 1. That is
Yeah, I
the
understood, sir. I understood. One USD is equal to 85, right? It is multiplied by 1. But 1:10, so then it will be multiplied by 10, right? So what is the use of 1:10? My question is that.
Okay, I got your question. Let's assume. Do you know what is the exchange rate between Vietnam dollar versus USD?
83.
Not INR, sir. Vietnam dollar versus USD. One VND is equal to 0.0004 USD.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, you in the reverse way, USD versus VND.
Okay.
Almost 25,000. You are saying 1 USD is equal to 85 rupees in INR. 1
Yeah.
USD is equal to 85,000. Then when you are doing your data entry in VND.
Yeah,
You
now
are
I
doing-
understood, sir. Yeah, I understood. Thank you.
Yeah, you are doing your data entry in VND and the same need to be populated in USD. So 1 divided by 85,000, sorry, 25,000. This is the USD value. Just think about the numerical value, sir.
Yeah, I understood, sir. Thank you so much. It's clear still.
It is 0.004. In SAP, what is the maximum limit? 2 decimals. Any financial entry you are able to do maximum 2 decimals, and exchange rate you are able to maintain up to 5 decimals. Now,
Okay.
you take the same example. Okay, you understood. Let me complete. If you take the same example here, you see the remaining values also. Okay, I'm taking here. Where is the file? Instead of 25,000, let me take 25,787, 587. Okay. So because of these surrounding values, you just think about the losses in VND. If you make it this one into 5 digit, it is showing as 0.04. 0.404 it will show you when you take it into 5 decimals. Okay. So if you maintain 0.004 and think about the losses, I am posting in USD of 1000 USD. It will post it as 1000 into 0.004. This is the value you will get it. 0.04. Let's take, I am posting, this is the value. 400 I am getting it. But what is the actual value it has to be? 339, 390. Correct, sir? If you take exact values,
Yes, sir.
it has to be 390. So now what I am going to do it, I am going to maintain the value as 0.03925. So then I will multiply this value 0.03925. This is the value I am getting it. Now I will take the ratio of it. How many digits I forwarded? 4 digits divided by 10,000 is my ratio. 1 is to 10,000. Sorry, 1 is to 1,000, sir. 3 digits I came up. 3 digit I forwarded, right? So I am taking. So now see the difference. $392 or $400 in a single transaction itself. Clear, sir? This is the reason we are going to use the ratios
Okay, sir. Thank you.
to derive your gain or loss, reduce because of your data transactions. Okay, clear, sir? The purpose and usage of it, this is the reason.
Yes, it's crystal clear.
Others also clear, sir? Anybody having doubt? Okay.